What is poppin', everybody? Good evening and welcome to another episode of The Measy Show. Now, I'm your hostess with the mostest, as you may or may not know, right? If this is your first time logging in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me and that like button, that thumbs up. Appreciate you tapping in. So, you've seen the thumbnail and you've seen the title. Escaped convicted murderer Danelo Cavalcante was finally captured inside the woods of Pennsylvania in the rural trees, forests, whatever you want to call it, of Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia. I'm assuming kind of far outside. So, just a little background on the guy. He was doing like life for murdering his girlfriend in front of his girlfriend's daughter. I think it was a daughter or two of their kids. I apologize. In front of a son and a daughter who were both like 7 and younger than that, I believe. So for almost 2 weeks, this guy was on a run. He was in an outside rec area of the penitentiary he was in. He hopped up and climbed up and did the whole, you know what I'm saying, hit him with the Chuck Norris, whatever. Bam, hopped down, ran, skedaddled, and was out of there, right? So for almost 2 weeks, he's been at large, right? Inside the woods of Pennsylvania. He was located by a thermal DEA plane. So I'm assuming that all of the law enforcement officials tapped in with each other and was like, look, we need to get this dude, whatever, at all costs. So, because I know the FBI was involved. I knew the state police, obviously, now the DEA. So, it's a lot of different agencies that were involved in this takedown. Let's see. So, I guess, for whatever reason, the DEA thermal plane, Border Patrol also was involved. That's a big one. And you hella far away from the border. But whatever, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the plane basically, for those that don't know what a thermal plane is, it basically seeks heat. So it's hella cold, right? Especially right now on the East Coast, it's getting a little chilly. So it's seeking the heat. So you can look down, everything's dark, then you can see, like, if you see some little heat or whatever through the little, I don't know, whatever you call it. But let's say, oh no, that's a deer. Oh, nah, that's not that. That's a dog. Okay, that's a human right there. Zoom back around. So they kept circling him, according to like the news sources and all that. And yeah, finally they were like, oh yeah, that's him. But dig this though, some sort of lightning or rainstorm, something like that, forced the plane out of the area, right? So the plane was forced to leave the area that he was at. But by that time, all the ground forces, the tactical units and all that had came and they was ready to gaffle him up, right? So Danelo Cavalcante was like basically like way down deep on the forest floor, all up in some brush and all that stuff. So the police surrounded him quietly, whatever. He still tried to wiggle out of there, right? He still tried to escape, right? So this dude, he knows there's nothing to lose at this point. You know what I'm saying? He honestly, he would have fired that rifle off if he would have had any chance. You got to remember, he got a stolen rifle from somebody's garage, right? Like he's been breaking into little houses, trying to get a little food. He's doing bad. He probably ain't ate in a long time. He probably eating leaves and stuff. You know, he from a third world country. He know how to survive. You feel me? So, anyway, yeah. So they located him, whatever, crept up on him. You know, he still tried to escape once they were like, once it was enough. You know, he knows they're there. He tries to, like, I guess, kind of like shimmy out, according to what the news was saying. Like, you know how the military people do, like, you know what I'm saying? They'll do like this, right? Well, I guess he tried to do that. And the dog, you know what I'm saying, came through and mangled him, right? So he got blood on his face. So I'm assuming the dog was biting his face, probably his head. The dog probably, they wanted that dude to do bad. They really probably want to kill the guy, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? They probably want to smoke him. Like, well, you ain't nothing. You feel me? But honestly, I felt that they were going to have to smoke him. I thought they were going to have to kill him. But luckily, they, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have to, you know, happen like that. But anyway, so the dog snatches him up, you know what I'm saying? He's in the friggin' bushes or whatever, tucked away with his stolen rifle, right? So what actually led the authorities to the area he was at, what led that thermal plane, was that a home alarm was going off in the area, like a burglar alarm. So he obviously was trying to break into somebody else's residence, right? Now, mind you, this is a very wilderness, rural type of area that he's in. This is not like, so you thinking of like Philadelphia, like big cities, project buildings, street corners, honking horns, stop sign. Nah. Trees. A road every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of the aerial footage from all the research that I did about it. And Yeah, bro. This is pretty far out there, right? So the whole area, the whole, like, I don't even call it a neighborhood. It's like the woods. But there's homes scattered about, right? The whole area knew about it. So they shutting down schools. People are on high alert. You get what I'm saying? Homeowners probably want to shoot him. You know what I'm saying? And you far out, too. You're not in the city. So trust that there's probably all the, like, super, this is my property, boy. You know what I'm saying? Type of people, right? So, yeah, anyway, so they let him there, and then that's what happened. So once apprehended, he was put into an armored vehicle, right? He wasn't put into just, you didn't just pull up with the Honda Civic, you know what I'm saying, the 4-cylinder, the coupe, whatever. Nah, bro. This dude has been escaped from maximum security penitentiaries. So they went ahead and said, nah, we're not doing that, right? They pulled up in an armored vehicle. I seen the vehicle this morning on the news, right? The armored vehicle. This is not, this isn't like 50 Cent's G-Wagon with the bulletproof windows. No. No, this is basically a tank made of steel or something like that, right? So it's like damn near like basically a tank. He was put into that, and there was a motorcade on top of that, like cars in front of it, behind it, at the side. They're not taking no losses with this guy. They want to make sure, right? They know he maybe had a connection or two to get up out of there. They want to make jolly for surely that he did not escape, right? So then they took him to a maximum security prison. Now, whether they took him to the prison that he was at prior that he escaped from or a new one, I don't know. The news didn't really specify that. Or maybe what I seen did not. You know what I mean? The area that he was located in was called the South Coventry Township, right? So for those that know about like Pennsylvania and stuff like that, they have a different, like Ohio, Pennsylvania, like places where like a lot of the Amish people be at, they have strange addresses. I know for me, for example, because I do e-commerce, right? I sell things online and I ship them out. So for me, I know that because I'm getting an address. It'll be like some strange, like the address will be the county in some cases, or it'll be the township, or you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's the name of it, South Coventry Township. So yeah, so they snatched him up shortly after 8. I'm trying to give you all the information I can. Then they snatched him up shortly after 8 a.m. While, like I said, he was trying to hide in some underbrush. They found the stolen rifle he had. And guess what? He was wearing a stolen Philadelphia Eagles sweatshirt, right? A hoodie. So all you Eagles fans, man, this is your boy right here. He's repping for you. So, you know what I'm saying? Give him a... I'm not laughing at none of what he did. I'm just saying, like, he was rocking that sweatshirt, like, you know what I'm saying? And in the thumbnail, his hair is all locked up. He ain't brushed his hair in like 2 weeks. His hair, you know, your hair be kicking, be like start locking up, right? He got a bunch of locks, and he got blood on his face. He got the hoodie. He like here. Hey, he looking all sad and stuff. So yeah, yeah, he had that Eagles. You know what I'm saying? He was shouting out for the Eagles though. You feel me? So check this out though. Once the smoke clears and this whole situation takes place with him getting rehoused, I'm sure they're gonna probably charge, but it's not gonna matter. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? Which you got the elbow, you got life. You're not going anywhere. You're parked. You know what I'm saying? You're no longer. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is just relax. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can probably lift some weights. Yeah, you can probably hop on the phone, watch a little Jeopardy or something. But at the end of the day, you're parked. You know what I'm saying? Put the e-brake on. You know what I'm saying? Not only put it in park, put the e-brake on. You're chilling. You get what I'm saying? You can probably take the tires off. You're done. You get what I'm saying? The engine's gone. You're there. You know what I'm saying? You're in the junkyard. There's no auction. So yeah, so he's parked. But I'm sure they will try to charge him whatever. But once the smoke clears, what they're talking about doing is they're talking about charging his sister and maybe some other people with something if they're available, if it's chargeable. So they had specified and said that they believed that people had intended to help him, to get him gone, to get him out of there or whatever. So I guess the plan was for him to go to Mexico somehow, right? like he was gonna before. Because I want to say he got snatched up in Virginia or one of them states, like a little bit further down south, but on the East Coast. Went during the situation what happened with the murder. So they're talking about maybe possibly apprehend his sister or charging her if they can do so, and whoever else intended to help him. Now they might just be capping, you feel me? I don't know if they are or they not, but this is just what they saying, man. So yeah, man, he's back in custody, man. I can guarantee he will never. I don't know what's Pennsylvania like as far as the state's situation and all that. I just know that whatever the best of the best security that they have, that's what he's going to get for the rest of his life, and that's a guarantee. You feel me? That would be stupid. And this dude, they know you want it for, you know what I'm saying, a body in Brazil. Then you caught a body here. It was a girl, right? It was not even a dude. It's a girl, right? And then you escape. Like, you kind of high profile at this point. You get what I'm saying? You like a little Charlie Sheen mixed with, you know what I'm saying, mixed with Gary Ridgway. Like, they need to watch you. Like, no. We need to keep an eye on you. You can't just be sliding off on us. You feel me? So, trust and believe, bro. He's going to be there for the duration. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be there for good. Like, he's not going to... If he escape again, it would be a miracle. And the fact that it took 2 weeks, almost for this fool to be caught. He had no food. He had no shirt. He had no pants, right? He, like, bro, like, what, like, this dude is like a real life MacGyver. You feel what I'm saying? He probably was like boiling leaves. Well, he didn't have no probably lighter, but he probably was eating leaves. You know what I'm saying? He probably keep walking. He can't even stop to pee. He probably just pisses his pants. He's on a real mission to get to Mexico or wherever he could go. You feel me? He probably, bro, I don't know how honestly, Pennsylvania, y'all law enforcement is not, like, I don't feel like any law enforcement is really good, but y'all's really ain't good. Like, you guys have no skill. You just gonna let it, and then the FBI is supposed to be involved. FBI is supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, criminal minds and all that. Nah, you didn't find nothing. You took him 2 weeks to find this fool. And you didn't even, the DEA found him. You feel me? Get your bars up, man. Y'all, that's, you guys looking at, not only do like a lot of the different underprivileged communities look at you like you bad, but also now the people that are not from that lifestyle are looking like, man, you just let this fool run around. So, I don't know, man. That's what the world say. That's what the news say. So that's what I'm going to tell you. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all watching. Let me know what you think about this. Did you think he was going to get caught? Did you think he was going to survive? Do you think they was going to smoke him in the woods? Danelo Cavalcante is his name, from Brazil, okay? Let me know. I appreciate y'all watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe and that like button. Appreciate y'all. Salute. I'm gone.